Picture this, a man named Heinz. He loves his wife deeply. She's sick, very sick. Doctors say a new drug can save her, but there's a catch. The drug is crazy expensive. Heinz empties his pockets. He borrows from everyone. He still doesn't have enough. Heinz, please, I need this drug to save my wife. Isn't there any way you can lower the price? Pharmacist, I'm sorry, but the price is non-negotiable. I have my own costs to cover. Heinz is desperate. His wife is his everything. Should he steal the drug to save her life? This is the heart-wrenching scenario known as the Heinz Dilemma. It forces us to confront a tough question. When does love outweigh the law? It's a question that has haunted philosophers and everyday people for generations. Don't forget to subscribe and like for more thought-provoking content. Follow us on TikTok at Daily Dose of Dilemmas for short recaps of these dilemmas. The Heinz Dilemma isn't just some thought experiment. It was popularized by Lawrence Kohlberg, a big name in psychology. He used it to study how people develop their moral reasoning. Kohlberg wasn't interested in a right or wrong answer. He wanted to see how people justified their choices. He gave them this story, and then he listened.
What would they do if they were Heinz, and why?
Their answers revealed different stages of moral thinking. Some focused on punishment. Heinz shouldn't steal because he'll go to jail.
Others stressed societal rules. Stealing is wrong because it disrupts order.
But the most complex answers went deeper, wrestling with universal human rights and the value of life itself. The Heinz Dilemma throws us into a tug-of-war between law and love. On one hand, laws exist for a reason. They maintain order. They protect us. Stealing is against the law, plain and simple. If we let everyone break the law whenever they felt justified, society would crumble.
On the other hand, love and compassion are powerful forces. Seeing a loved one suffer is unbearable. Shouldn't we do whatever it takes to save them?
Is a life not worth more than a law, especially a law that seems unfair or even cruel in this specific situation?
This is the heart of the dilemma. Where do we draw the line? When does love outweigh the law, if ever? Section 4, a spectrum of opinions. What would you do? Present the Heinz Dilemma to a room full of people and you'll get a room full of opinions.
Some people, let's call them the law abiders, will adamantly oppose stealing. Rules are rules, they might say. Heinz could find other ways to help his wife. They believe in upholding the law no matter what.
Then there are the compassionate rebels. They'll argue that human life trumps any law. They'll champion Heinz's love for his wife and his desperation. He's doing what any decent person would do, they might exclaim.
Between these two extremes lies a whole spectrum of viewpoints. Some people might suggest alternative solutions, negotiating with the druggist, seeking public support, or exploring other treatment options.
The Heinz Dilemma reveals that morality is rarely black and white, and it's a subject that sparks passionate debate. Section 5, Kant versus Mill, a philosophical showdown. The Heinz Dilemma isn't just a barroom debate, it has roots in serious philosophy. Two heavyweight thinkers, Immanuel Kant and John Stuart Mill, offer contrasting perspectives. Kant, a champion of duty and universal moral rules, would likely frown upon stealing the drug. His famous categorical imperative suggests that our actions should be guided by principles we'd want everyone to follow. Stealing, in Kant's view, would undermine the very fabric of a just society. Mill, on the other hand, advocated for the greatest happiness for the greatest number of people. This idea, known as utilitarianism, might find more sympathy for Heinz's plight. Saving his wife's life would bring immense happiness to Heinz and potentially to others who love and depend on her. In this view, the ends might justify the means, even if those means involve breaking the law. Section 6. Your moral compass. Navigating life's dilemmas. The Heinz Dilemma isn't about finding the right answer. It's about making us think. Think about the complex interplay of law, love, and morality. It challenges us to examine our own values.
What would we do in Heinz's shoes? Would we prioritize the greater good or the needs of the one we love?
Life is full of tough choices. We may never face a dilemma as dramatic as Heinz's, but we'll encounter situations that test our moral compass. By grappling with these ethical puzzles, we sharpen our ability to think critically, empathize with others, and navigate the complexities of the human experience. So, what will your compass guide you to do?